Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders, wherever you are in the world. This is Nick Mastrandrea with Market Tea Leaves. Here to talk to you about this thing called market correlation. Many of you out there have asked, well, what is this thing called market correlation that you keep on describing in your newsletter each and every day? Well, basically, market correlation is, in effect, market direction. It's designed to do two things. It's designed to give a trader an idea as to what market direction would be like for that particular trading day. But above and beyond that, it is also used as a trading tool in terms of your intraday trading, etc. But in essence, a market correlation, or as it used to be called, or is still commonly called, intermarket analysis. Some people call it market divergence. I call it market correlation, if you will. Basically, there's nothing really new about it. It's been around for quite some time. And in the Forex exchange, or Forex markets, if you will, we've long known about the idea of correlated pairs. Same principle applies. Now, you might be asking, well, how do you get this message across to everybody? Well, the way that we do that is vis-a-vis our newsletter, which is called Pre-Market Global Review. And in essence, this is issued on a daily basis for each and every trading day. And to give you an idea how it's structured and how it's organized, we have a title, obviously. But basically what we do is we talk about the markets themselves in terms of the individual instruments that we track. US dollar, energies, financials, indices, gold, etc. And we use that to come up with an initial conclusion. And in essence, we'll say this is a correlated market or it's not a correlated market. But we'll give you some idea as to why that is, what's correlated, what isn't correlated, what the foreign exchanges are doing or have done. For example, we'll talk about Asia, the Asian market, and then we'll also talk about Europe, where it's trading as of that particular moment. And we do this each and every day at around, we start, when I say first thing in the morning, and I'm really talking about like 4:30, 4:40, 4:45, 4:50, etc. Usually it's done prior to 5 o'clock. We also give the traders an idea as to what economic news is going to be out there that could potentially impact the markets. We talk about currencies. Specifically in this example, we're talking about the Swiss franc, versus the US dollar. And we give you charts on that. In other words, showing the Swiss franc and showing correlation between the Swiss franc and the US dollar. And we'll also provide videos in terms of how to trade them, in a volatile market. And we also provide a market bias. In other words, we'll specify for that particular day, what our bias would be. And we only have three. It's either upside, meaning the market should go up that day, downside, or neutral, which means the market's going to go in any direction that day. And basically, that would be, it in terms of the number of different types of biases that we have. But we specify that, we tell you that. We also provide commentary in terms of what's going on in the markets as of that particular moment. What kind of impact it could potentially have on the markets for that day. We'll also provide some of the published articles that we've had that have been published by various publishing houses around the world. We'll also talk about crude oil, what's happening with that, and we'll also give you an idea of what future challenges are going to be, and again, how they could potentially impact the markets. Another thing that you should be aware of is that each and every one of our subscribers get or receive this newsletter, but they also receive something called our market bias video. And in our market bias video, we talk about why we came up with a directional find for that day, and why. Why do we say that the upside is biased, that our bias is upside, or why are we saying that our bias is downside or neutral? We'll give you specific examples, and we'll review that with you during the course of that particular video, so that you as a trader will understand fully why we came to this conclusion. That's how we determine, I guess, overall market direction, if you will. These videos, etc., the market bias videos, are only available to subscribers. We do not go out anywhere else. No one else can see them or have access to them. Okay? So another thing that we also do in terms of market correlation is we give you specific examples in terms of how it works. All right? As an example, case in point. Right here, this top layer this is a chart of the CL, okay, the crude oil contract for the month of April 2015. What we're showing you over here is we're showing you that crude oil made hit a bottom at around 10:02 on the morning of February 20th. But if we were to take a look at the correlated asset, in this case that correlated asset happens to be the Japanese yen. The Japanese yen made a high at around the same, pretty much the same time. Did it happen at exactly the same time? No. But it gives you some clue or idea that if this is hitting a top, its correlated asset should, in effect, be hitting a bottom. And in this case, we kind of show that pretty clearly. As the Japanese yen hit a high, its correlated asset hit a low at roughly the same time. And as a trader, you could have capitalized on this, because you could have said, well, you know what, I think I'm going to go long crude oil. Or conversely, you could have said, you know what, maybe I should short the Japanese yen. Maybe there's more potential for me to do that there. But either way, it would have worked out to your advantage as a trader. Now, if you don't particularly like, either the Japanese yen or crude oil, another thing that you could do, and we show this very plainly in market tea leaves each and every day, you could take a look at, I guess, two other correlated assets. And in this case, it happens to be the U.S. dollar versus the Swiss franc. And what we're trying to show is where one hits the bottom, okay, and appreciates, the other should hit the top and then depreciate, which, as you can see here, it happens with the U.S. dollar. It dropped, it hit a high, it dropped, but its correlated asset, that being the Swiss franc, appreciated in value. So again, it's something that you can capitalize on and use to your advantage. Now, is market tea leaves free? No, it is not. In essence, it is a paid-for subscription. And the way this works is, if you decide you want to subscribe to it, you would get a one-week trial of it. You would be able to test drive it. You would have access to everything that we have, all the interviews that we've done, all the news articles that we've done, any of our e-books that we've done for education, training purposes, etc. Market bias video you would get each and every day, etc. Such that you could make an educated decision as to whether or not you think this is right for you or not. Assuming that you do, then in essence what would happen is you would use PayPal and subscribe. The subscription on a monthly basis is $24.95, which we feel is extraordinarily reasonable. And you can continue receiving it each and every day and use it once again to your trading advantage. Thanks. Hope this helps. Look forward to the next time with you.